Ciao a tutti, it's Zorum, and if you're like me and after watching Chadilicious slash Mr. Ding Dong's Fire Red Omega tier list, you decided that hey, you wanted to try ROM hacking Nuzlocke, then you're like me. Well, I did that, beat it in 2 attempts, but after that I checked the advanced map and I found out there is a lot of stuff you can break with in this game. And yeah, pretty much every single S tier encounter in this game you can guarantee. The only exceptions are like Slacking, Houndoom, and Houndoom, which you can just reset for and until you get them. And Shedinja was only a measly like above 80% chance to get it. It's like 9 in 11. And if you don't get it, you just get Roselia. But yeah, we're gonna show you how to get all of these Pokemon guaranteed. A lot of these Pokemon also, and some other good Pokemon that you can guarantee via repel manipulations, dupe abuse, that sort of stuff. Before getting into it, leave a like and I will say subscribe, but this is not my usual content, so just check out my channel. So yeah, let's get into it. Well, first off, we got obviously Jynx, Electabuzz, and Magmar, which, you know, they are guaranteed encounters because they are starters. Then there's also, you know, gift Pokemon like Swampert, Lapras, Venusaur, Sceptile. There's also Meganium, which is good. I usually pick it up. Yeah, there's that, and it's there. Yeah, like those are, you know, gifts, easy to get. You also have Aerodactyl, which you can guarantee. And there's also, you know, Eevee, which you can get in Celadon, although I would generally not recommend it, but we'll get there when we get there. But yeah. Starting off with the serious tricks, we have... Oh, there's also Snorlax and legendaries, which are all static encounters. Okay, so Blissey, probably one of the most famous Repel Manips. Also the one I didn't know about when playing through the game the second time around. It's guaranteed in Cape Rink. Cape Rink, you know, it's a bit later on in the game, but you know... I'm not sure if you need to do the early post-game glitch, because in Fire Red Omega, if you didn't know, as soon as you get in on one island, you can already trigger the post-game stuff because you already have the natural dex. So like when you go to Mount Ember, if you go to the right, you can you fight two pretty strong Rants. I would be very careful of them. I think they have a Zangoose and a Crobat. At a level like about the level cap of Giovanni, so yeah, I will probably do this after Giovanni, but yeah, just keep that in mind for going forward with this. But yeah, here at Cape Rink you can guarantee Blissey at level 46, and Blissey is pretty insane. And we also have Metagross, which is there's two ways to get it, and I think it's one of the coolest, if not the coolest ways to guarantee a Pokemon. You have an 80% chance to get it early game by repel manipulating in Rock Tunnel, B1F, here. If you repel manipulate at level 25, there is a chance you get Sneasel, but yeah. If you get Beldam, it's really amazing here. However, if you don't get it, you can get it in Seoul Canyon by repel manipulating at level 61, and you say, hey, there's Marowak, how do I get it? Marowak you can instead guarantee at where is it? Pokemon League? No. Victory Road, yeah, there we go. Victory Road, level 50, you can guarantee it. I think you can also guarantee it in, yeah, level 51 at the floor below, but like, yeah, you can guarantee Marowak in Victory Road. Next up, we also have Salamas, which is also one of the coolest ways, pretty much. Okay, so you have a lot of ways to guarantee it. Okay, first off, if you get Rattata throughout the game as an encounter, in Pokemon Mansion 1F, you can guarantee Camerupt here with Repel manipulating at level 41. If you didn't get Eradicate, however, you can instead guarantee it at where is it? Mount Ember. It's one of these rooms. You need to do the early post-game glitch. But in this room, there we go. With the strength puzzle, you can Repel manipulate at level 57 to guarantee Camerupt every time. But you can also do this in Mount Moon, where you know, it's not guaranteed. It's like, I think, let me check. I have it written somewhere here. 83% chance to get it via Repel manipulating at level 17 in Mount Moon B1F. However, I will probably not do that, because like you can instead guarantee a Clefairy here, and Clefairy is pretty good, especially if you miss the Nidoking. It's like, it's a coverage beast, like Starmie and such, but it's a lot, obviously it's a lot slower, it's a lot bulkier though, and it's a normal type, which is nice because a lot of the coverage mons are like water types, you know, stuff like Starmie, Lantern, Lapras, Slowbro, those are all water types, so it's nice to have a coverage monster with which is a normal type. Yeah. Besides that, you can also guarantee Steelix. However, if you do that, you miss out on the early game Beldam. But it is guaranteed. You can just Repel manipulate at level 24 in the first floor of Rock Tunnel. So that's good. Next up, we have Gengar and Misdreavus. You can guarantee either one at Pokemon Tower by Repel manipulating at level 32. It's a 66% chance to get Hunter and a 34% chance to get Misdreavus. If you really want that Gengar in the late game, however, you can go in the, let's see, Lost Cave, I think. Yeah, Lost Cave. There's a bunch of different rooms here, and well, there's depending on the room, you can guarantee a bunch of different stuff. Here you can guarantee Markrow for if you ever wanted to for some reason. Here you can guarantee Misdreavus at I think it's floor 4. Yeah. At floor 5 you can guarantee Hunter, Gengar. Here Markrow again. I think it's yeah, it's still full. Here we can guarantee Misdreavus if you wanted to. Here you can guarantee Gengar, but at a lower level, which is good because you're right below the level cap of the Elite Four, which Lorelei's level cap is 63, and if you're doing bit rare candies like me, that's where you stop. Really, so yeah. But speaking of here, of the Lost Cave, you can also guarantee. Where is it? Alakazam, which is you know, very strong. It is in item room number 2, I think. Yes, in item room number 2 you can guarantee Alakazam at level 63. Otherwise, Alakazam you can also buy at Celadon City. However, what you can also buy at Celadon City is, well, you can get Eevee for a gift, but you can also buy Scyther, which is really good. You can also buy Dracini, but we'll get there later. You can guarantee it already in other places. So, yeah, no need for that. And, well, you can also get Porygon, but who cares? Next up, speaking of psychic types, we have Gardevoir, which we can guarantee in Route 25. Here at level 20, we get a Kirlia, which you cannot trade the Kirlia for Lickitung if you wanted to, but yeah. A very, very fortunate thing about here is that this route is, in my opinion, something that I would skip in my water, in my fishing routing, because most of the routes early game I just fish in certain spots, in certain orders with certain rods to get all of the best water types already early game. And Route 25 does not have particularly, is not very useful here because you get like Remoraid and like, yeah, you already get Staryu here, but so you can guarantee Carvanha and Remoraid if you wanted to, but neither are very good. So yeah, just get the Kirlia. It's guaranteed. It's pretty damn good here. Next up, we have Swallow, which we can guarantee in Route 24 if you wanted to, level 19, but I wouldn't because water type fishing, better to fish here. But you can also guarantee it in Route 5, which is great because there is no water here. It's the route with Dakar. So yeah, Swallow pretty good for Erica. That's about it. The other encounters are not very good, especially since the only other good encounter here is Meowth. And Meowth we can guarantee in Route 7, which is the one outside Celadon. Once we already got the Swallow, we can Repel Manipulate at level 27 for Meowth. Next up, for other decent manips, we have Manectric, which we can Repel for in routes 9 and 10, which both are pretty devoid of good encounters. In route 9 you can get the Venusaur, so I would probably do it in route 10. Like, yeah, you do miss the chance for Magnemite and Voltorb, which are very good, but Manectric is, I think, just as good because I think it gets fire coverage in this game, Flamethrower. I might be wrong though. If I am wrong, then I don't know. Maybe don't do that. But yeah, speaking of Magnemite and Voltorb, you can guarantee either one 50-50% chance, and both are good at the power plant if you don't want to use legendaries. Level 43 you can get Magnetor or Electrode. Next we have Yanma, which we can guarantee at Route 4, but at level 20, but I would personally just buy the Magikarp here. Think it's better. It's good for the water routing and stuff. Next we have Ninjas, Kenshin Ninja, which I mentioned. It's an 80% chance. The other times you get Roselia. You get it in Cerulean City, but unfortunately I think fishing here is better than going for Ninjas slash Shedinja or Roselia. So I personally don't do it, but you can. Like, it's just that Staryu is really good. Staryu is amazing, so yeah. But yeah, well, we'll get there when we get there. Next, what do we have? Flygon and Skarmory. Flygon and Skarmory in the... Where is it? It's really annoying to find stuff here. Honestly, in Safari Zone. Safari Zone, north, here. Here in the Safari Zone, you can get Vibrava or Skarmory. It's about, I think, an 80% chance for Skarmory, but I don't know how level ranges affect encounters. But if you wanted Skarmory, you could instead manipulate at level 40 for a better chance at Skarmory. I think it becomes 66% for Flygon and 33 for Skarmory. Now next we have, where is it? Walrein. If you don't want to get Articuno, you can Repel Manipulate at level 40 for Spill here in Seafoam Island. And speaking of ice types, in Icefall Caves, every single floor you can guarantee a different Pokemon. So on floor 1 we can get Dewgong. Floor 2 we can get Golbat. Floor 3 we can get Cloyster, and for floor 4 we can get Lapras. Conveniently, all under the level cap for the Elite Four. So is the skip really unintentional? Look, it seems kind of sus. But yeah, you can get all of these. I don't know why you would. Like Lapras, you can already guarantee before. Sorry, here it's either Lapras or Piloswine, so you guarantee Piloswine because you already get Lapras. Cloyster, Crobat, and Dewgong. Well, Golbat you'd have to bring to Lorelei as a Golbat and evolve it after it, but you're not gonna use Golbat for Lorelei, I think. Probably not, so it's fine. If you want to use them, you can get them very late in the game. Then we have Fortress, which we can guarantee in Pattern Bush, level 61. It's fine if you wanted it. And for the last Repel Manip, that isn't like water stuff, we have Zangoose, which we can guarantee in Route 25 at level Route 23, which we can get at level 43. It's the Pokemon League staff entrance, you know, this place. So yeah, I think, can you get it before the last gem? Yeah, I think so. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think you can. Anyways, moving on to Water Rods. I'm not gonna be covering late game water stuff because like it's not very relevant. Like all of the best water types you can already get early game. So like I don't really care that you can guarantee Wailord or Octillery or Sharpedo or Crawdon. Who cares? They're all, you aren't gonna be using them. You can already get all of the best water stuff. I got all the best water stuff. So yeah, first step, this is in steps. First step, get the Magikarp in Route 4. Second step, on Route 11, you fish with an Old Rod and get Feebas. Then third step, you go on SSN and you get Psyduck. Sorry, where is it? Horsey. There is a 75% chance for you to get Horsey here. If you get it, keep on going. If you don't get it, I would wait until you get Horsey somewhere else. You can get it in a lot of places, really. Yeah, you can just. Next up, Route 24, you want to get Chinchou. And if you get it with Volt Absorb, it's Solo's Watson. It's like amazing. So yeah, fish here, and with the good rod with the Horsey, and you get Chinchou, guaranteed. Next up, we go to Vermilion and get ourselves Staryu. Sorry, no. Oh yeah, sorry. Cerulean City first. You go to Cerulean City and get our guaranteed Staryu because we got the Horsey with the Old Rod. Then in Vermilion we go for crappy. You're not guaranteed it. It's like a 60% chance. However, it's pretty damn good, and it's fine with versus Misty and Surge if you are fine with trading away corpses because you want to trade it away for the Tyranitar later on. But yeah, if you don't get it though, you can instead guarantee it in the Safari Zone with the old rod. You can get it here. The last Pokemon we are going to be talking about today is Whiscash, which you can find in also Safari Zone. Let's see where it is. I think here. Yeah, well, if you want the Barboach, you can just get Remoraid somewhere else, like in Route 12. And here you can get the Barboach if you already got the Staryu and the Remoraid. And just double check. Yeah, you can get Remoraid here in Route 12 if you get Snorlax in the other route where it's available. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope you found this video informative. Well, it is informative. If you want to break the game, follow this guide. If you don't want to break the game, then you shouldn't have watched this video. Sorry. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, join the Discord. Shoutouts to Mr. Ding Dong Games slash Chatted Issues slash I don't know if I should be using Mr. Ding Dong Games. Anyways, yeah, whatever, fine. Yeah. Goodbye.